We're located in Montgomery County, Maryland, right outside of the Washington, D.C. vicinity. We have a very diverse community. We're really fortunate in that way. In fact, we're one of the most diverse locations in the United States. We're a large county and we have a very vibrant community. A lot of activities, community events, as well as parks and beautiful amenities. I have the privilege of being the president of HOC, the Housing Opportunities Commission. HOC has been a dream organization for me to join. The agency as a whole has evolved over the years. In around 1989, we developed our first mixed income development, and that model is what is being duplicated and has been elevated in the Housing Production Fund. And the mixed income model is one where we recognize, one, the benefit of having individuals have an opportunity to live together inclusively, and a model that allows for our market rate units to subsidize the affordable units in that same development.
The Housing Production Fund is really designed to be a third channel to both deliver production at scale, but also deliver affordable housing along the way, and to do it in a way that is untethered from those typical limitations around the low-income housing tax credit. The finance piece is actually pretty simple. It's really accessing municipal funds. Typically, those funds would simply be used as gap financing for low-income housing tax credit deals. The innovation here was, instead of using it as gap financing for low-income housing tax credit deals, use it as a stand-in for private equity in conventional private deals.
The state has stepped in, there has been tremendous interest, and now not only do they want to help us, but they want to see other jurisdictions around the state of Maryland do what we're successfully doing here in Montgomery County. So it is absolutely scalable, and it can scale a bit down and it can scale quite a bit up.
In the pipeline, we have over 2,400 units. You are sitting in the Laureate, which is our first development. It has 268 units, and we have over 6,000 units that we anticipate creating over the next 20 years with the Housing Production Fund.
My name is Ramona, and I'm a new resident in Montgomery County, and I absolutely love my building. It's brand new, nobody's ever been in the apartment, and the view from my window is fantastic. I think that is very reasonably priced, and especially the area that I'm in. I have access to absolutely everything. There is a market on Saturday mornings. I've been to the IMAX, I've been to the Silver Theater. It's just so exciting, the parks around there. There's at least 5 parks within a 10-minute walking distance of me, so it's just full of excitement.
So often in housing, it's a zero-sum game. There is a finite number of housing vouchers. Not enough, not nearly enough.
Montgomery County has about 50,000 households at under $50,000 a year in income. They don't reach our normal requirements for MPDUs. So we've got a lot of people really, really struggling.
If we play this scarcity game of housing, we are always going to have scarce housing. And the benefit of the Housing Production Fund is that it isn't competing against other affordable housing projects. It's addition and not subtraction from the overall funds. It is changing the way that people think about public housing. Saying that somebody lives in the projects, that comes from the mentality that a public housing entity is a negative. It is not a place where someone wants to live. We're changing that narrative where these projects that are built by the private sector are built to the highest standards. There is no way that a normal resident who is not following what happens at the county council or showing up to Housing Opportunity Commission meetings would even be aware that this is predominantly a public entity and that it is financed through a public funding vehicle.
Affordable housing is a need across this nation, and the more that we can think through creative solutions to accelerate building more, building quicker, building smarter, the better we will be as a nation, the better our families will be, our children will be. That's why this is an important tool. This is why we're excited about the attention that it's receiving.